Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. J-Man here. It's Friday, so it's time for Frank Miller's Daredevil Fearless Fridays. It's Miller time. All those cliched sayings. Before we begin, going to do some updates. So this Monday, of course, is the Legion of Superheroes live stream. So we're going to be covering the next 3 appearances of the Legion of Superheroes. It's going to be episode 30. That's pretty awesome. So episode 30. I have not read any of these yet, so I'm looking forward to reading these on the weekend. The Super Pets. Oh man, that is going to be good. And am I seeing a potential appearance possibly of the subs? I don't know. Could be. That'd be good. And that there's like and then the last one's what? They're fighting in a boxing ring or something? That's going to be interesting. So we'll see what happens with all of that. And then 1 week from today, we're back doing another episode of Fearless Friday. Next Wednesday, if you've been watching Reacher, season 2 just ended. I finished the book. I'm going to be talking about Reacher season 2 and a little bit of season 1 on my friend Owen's channel, The Action Elite. The link is in the description. And they've got a YouTube channel and a website. And the website's one of the biggest action websites. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. Like, it literally is. Like, he's quoted on posters and Blu-ray releases and that kind of a thing. He does interviews. So make sure you're subscribed to the Action Elite's web. Make sure you check out the website, but also make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'm on there every Wednesday now, pretty much. And sometimes Sean graces us with an appearance as well on Wednesdays. I think he's coming this Wednesday, though, because I do think that he's caught up on Reacher. Yeah, he's nodding in the so he's going to be there. All right, before we start, let's do the channel memberships. These are the Legionnaires, our very own Legionnaires here. We've got Dan, of course, who signed up right away. Thank you so much, Dan. Sean, Stephen, and Clobby, who you already know. Brennan, who has appeared a couple of times. Picasso, Classic Comics, and Cliff on Comics are all the new Legionnaires. So thank you to all the Legionnaires for joining. If you do want to join, the link is in the description. So February 1st will be the next giveaway for the Legionnaires. It's going to be beardedshirts.com. Of course, you can pick what you want. I'll let you know who the winner is. I'm working with Bearded Shirts right now to get some sort of discount code for all of the subscribers. You don't even have to be a member, just a discount code in general. And I'm also trying to get some sort of like gift certificate or something for the members. And because I know sometimes you're not sure what shirt to pick, or you want to do something later, or you might not want a shirt, you might want a glass. They do a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to get something together where I can just give you a code, be like, whatever, I'll name it something for that month. And then you can use that and get whatever product you want. And it just removes me, but they're working on a new website now. So we're going to more on that as it comes. Okay, that's all of the big stuff out of the way. Let's get going here. Let's bring in our first Legionnaire.
Hey.
Hello. Hey. All right, let's bring in our Mr. Fancy.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Checking. Pants. Fancy. Pants. Check. Well, they're not really fancy. If I had some pants, they'd be fancy.
Are you are wearing pants this time though, right?
They're sort of like pants. I couldn't really. I mean, yes, you could call them pants, but the
Oh
fancy
my God.
part, not so much. They're pants-ish, you know. Pants
I'm wearing
sure.
Yeah, I don't have any. I usually wear like I've got Halloween track pants, but my track pants today have like Christmas trees and like moose or something. This is like they're kind of lame. They're Canadian. They're the Canadian standard.
Yeah, perfect.
Pants.
Perfect. Hello,
let's say hello,
to see you, buddies. Hello, I must be going. I cannot stay. I came to say I must be going. I'm glad I came, but just the same, I must be going.
Going. Yes, that's Marx. Groucho Marx, of course, our favorite.
I am a Marxist in that respect.
I am a Marxist. Oh, I'm a super Marxist. I buy into all this shit. I get all the.
I used to think that was a Marx brother when I was a kid.
Oh my god, that's great! Oh my god,
well, he was a Marx. He was a Marx. I've never.
He was a Marx.
You're familiar with Firesign Theater, the old radio trip? You're about a little bit young for that, maybe. You are. One of my favorite albums is one of their albums has got. It says "Hail Marx" and "Hail Lenin," and it's Groucho Marx and John Lennon on the covers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but that is hilarious. You're like, I don't see him that often. It's like a Zeppo. It's like he appears only in the first few or whatever. Right?
He's Julius.
Too serious for that. Yeah.
He was too.
Not even the oldest. He's the third youngest.
FKAC 2005 is in chat. He's first. Comic Cap Collectibles. What it is? Sorry, I've been watching. Actually, I've been watching a lot of Giallo movies recently because I've been upgrading some of my collection. I just got Tenebrae on 4K and it's bloody fabulous.
Do you have the lost Giallo sets? There's a lot of them, man.
I know.
If you miss that train, you're done.
You're done. I know. No, I didn't. No, It's gotta be Da Dario. It's gotta be Lucio Lamberto.
Right?
Mario's good. Like. Some of these other ones I just borrow them from. I borrowed a lot of them, but to have on my personal, I've got about just under 30 movies. Okay. So I've got about 15 or so Darios, and I got maybe 12 Fulcis, and I've got a few Lamberto and Mario Bava and stuff and whatever. So hey, Brennan, who is a Legionnaire, thank you, Brennan. It is me again. Hey. Phantom Outsider. What's going on? He's our fact checker. Phantom. Oh no! You're not the fact checker for this one, buddy. You're the fact checker for Legion. I don't know. Does Fanny? Do you know Daredevil?
He knows. He can check.
He must know.
He knows.
He's the Phantom. He's the Phantom Stranger.
Right. And we got Mohammed. What is going on? And I know you've been reading. I've been following you. You've been reading. You've been catching up on issues.
Yeah, he has issues. Good to see you, Mohammed.
Yes, that is funny. That is very funny.
It's a great one. I'm watching. Stopped.
Yeah.
Animal crackers.
Yeah. Now I don't know them. Okay, so wow, that's good. That's deep, eh? Like I don't know all the movies. I mean, I don't know. I know all the movies. Yeah. I know all the movies. I don't know what line is from what movie. I know the lines. I know the movies.
I can tell you which lines with which movie. I can also tell you that their actual names were, of course, Leonard, Adolf, Julius, Milton, and Herbert.
Wow.
Yeah. In order. That's the age. That's the age order too. Chico was the oldest. And he was Leonard, and Harper was Adolf, Groucho was Julius, Gummo was Milton, and Zeppo was Herbert.
Wow. Oh, wow. Good. Yeah, I now. Did you know this? Here's something.
Their mom was Minnie, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
Minnie's boys.
Here's something interesting. You would never know this, Claude, because you don't watch these movies. But Rob Zombie, in Rob Zombie's movies, which is the Devil's Rejects series, which is House of a Thousand Corpses, the Devil's Rejects, and what was the third one again? 31, not 31. Whatever.
Maniacs.
Yeah. House of a Thousand Corpses is the first one. So all of the characters in his movies are named after Groucho's characters. So it's Rufus Firefly,
Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding. Yeah, all right.
So Captain Spaulding is Sid Haig. And Rufus T. Firefly is what's his name? God, scratching his head. Hitchhiker. What the hell's the guy's name? Bill Moseley.
Yeah.
And then what other guys were on there? Whatever. All of the names are from Groucho Marx, and who played Flat Top? Forsyth? Was that William Forsythe? Flat Top?
Yeah, he did. William Forsythe. Yeah.
So Flat Top in the movie loves Groucho Marx, and he hates Elvis because Elvis they both died around the same time, and Elvis kind of overshadowed the death of Groucho or whatever, and like so he hate. So in the movie he hate. So one guy likes Elvis and he gets mad at him and he tries to he gets angry at him or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but it's like or was it that he loved Elvis and the other guy hated it, and the other I can't remember. I haven't seen Devil's Rejects in a while.
Yeah.
There's a character that loved Elvis, and then the other guy hated it because Groucho and Elvis died around the same time, and Elvis got all the publicity. You got caught up to Daredevil giving Hulk awesome Matt Murdock. Yep.
Nice.
Yes. Yep. So that was last time. The issue that I went back and had to reread because I didn't read it the first time. But okay, so let's start getting into some Daredevil. The person without fear. I'm just joking. It's the man without fear. Now you're a man. Manly man. All right. The man without fear. Man. All right, Clobby, what's the credits on this sucker?
Okay, what issue is that one again?
165. You know you're alive. I'm still alive.
Okay, 165. Let's see. The Beer Battle Republic. Here we go. It is, of course, Daredevil volume only. Number 165.
You're like on volume 7 or something.
You're on like the volume bazillion now, but they could suck.
Yeah.
No, I love that you're like volume only. It's like they're on 7 or 8 at this point.
Not for me, they are.
They're too afraid to tell you.
That's true.
Screw them.
Yeah, you're too afraid to tell you.
Let's see. That's cover dated. Release date was April 1st, or was it? Because it's a full day. 1980. Released cover date July 1980. Cover art that is by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Writer Roger McKenzie and Frank Miller are both credited as the writers. Penciler Frank Miller, likey Frank Miller. Inker Klaus Janson. Colorist Bob Sharon. Lettera Joe Rosen, and editors Dennis O'Neill and Mark Grunwald.
All right. Why is there 4 Daredevils on the cover with different shades of a costume?
It's the Fantastic Four Devils.
It's the Fantastic Four Devils. Hey, Dagger, what's going on?
Dagar.
Dagar.
I don't know.
I like. Yeah, any. You say. I say Dagger. Yeah. All right, the man without any fear. Now, I think I actually read this is 1980, but I don't know. I'm not sure when I would have read this, but I actually came up with a storyline for one of my TSR Marvel Advanced role-playing game, and I came up with a story where Dr. Octopus ripped his arms out and replaced them with adamantium arms. And
wow.
So I either somehow channeled that. Now that doesn't happen in this comic, but I was supposing that was what they wanted to have happen if the plan worked, I suppose. Yeah. But I was thinking, oh my God, because that would be crazy. Now, adamantium in the game is pretty much indestructible. I mean, it's indestructible anyways, but I think it's like a class. It's like a class 5,000 material, which technically means like eternity or like the living tribunal or some like one of those types of characters could break the adamantium.
Right.
So it's not literally, but it's still a class 3,000 or 5,000 material, which means that like not even the Hulk.
Supposed to be hardest in the world. In the comics, they changed it for stupid like Fox versus everyone else reasons, but anyway.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, you've got DD here is going after. I mean, this is, he has his own villains. I don't know what it is that Roger and Frank decided. Let's swipe some Spidey villains.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got our own villains, but let's face it, Spidey has better baddies. So let's have him take on Doc Ock, which Spidey has his hands full with Doc Ock, and that's with superpowers.
Yeah.
So
now I do have a poll going on that topic right now.
Yes, I voted. Who
did you vote for?
Well, I guess I'm partial to
Doc Ock.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's. I like what's his face. I like Gladiator.
Yeah.
But
I'd vote for Gladiator in this one because I feel Doc Ock it's too Spidey related.
Oh, I went with Gladiator totally.
Yeah,
he's interesting.
And the fight was cool. So
yeah,
Gladiator looks awesome. Yeah, he had the shirt in season 2 or 3 or whatever. He had the shirt. Okay, so we got Daredevil coming in. These guys are playing some pool, some billiards. This guy was about to winning shot, and then Daredevil just had to put his finger in there. Come on, messed it all up. Now, in the history of pool halls or bars that have pool tables, there's never a fight. There's never ever a fight. So this definitely broke a few conventions.
What in the hell?
I love this. Daredevil's coming to this guy like, yeah, and then of course these guys come with their knives and he did the Batman. That's 9 years before Batman did it.
Smashing through the thing,
do the back fist, man. That's cool.
Well, when Miller has said on many occasions, first of all, one of his famous quotes is, "Daredevil is small potatoes next to Batman," meaning that obviously he enjoyed doing Daredevil. It was his way to get into comics, but when he was doing it, he was all the time. He was kind of doing his Batman. He wanted to do with Batman, but couldn't for a while there. He believes Batman's more important and better and the greater, and he's kind of, in an extent, put some Batman into the Daredevil series.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Threw some Batman in there, picked up this chubby guy here, and now this guy's running off. Daredevil's kicking the crap out of these guys. He's running. He'll get away though, of course. If this was a Bob Haney comic, Daredevil would have been stabbed in the back, and this guy would have gotten away. So, and then he runs and runs. Oh my God, it's Daredevil! Big Trouble in Little China. It's Daredevil.
Big Trouble.
Yeah, no problem. We can handle him. It's like, huh? Are you?
Yeah. What the hell?
What the heck are you talking about? Like, Daredevil? What?
Yeah.
I can handle it. Wasn't he in that Hulk TV series? Like, no, not that one. This is a different one. Oh shit. All right. Yeah. So Daredevil is above. So again, Batman, think of Batman. They're actually writing Daredevil and then going to like Daredevil and Batman, that is a good fit. Like if you're doing Daredevil, you can do Batman. If you're doing Batman, you can do Daredevil. You can do, that's a pretty good
leaping around the city and
leaping around. Oh, here's where we finally there's 5 Daredevils. That's the cover only showed 4, so there's actually 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. No. Okay, so I do like this, like whoosh, jump, flipping.
It always reminds me of Ninja Gaiden 2. I know it's a deep game. I had that game, so it's like you had the shadows behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just lured Daredevil to your location. Whoopsie. Did I do that? So then he jumps and flips and jumps. And then we've got Mr. Tubbs. They call me Mr. Tubbs. No, this. Wow. Daredevil jumps in. So this guy's like an a-hole. Daredevil's like, I'm just dealing with. There's some stolen property here. It's like, what? What are you saying? So, is this Heather? It's Heather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like flipping between like kind of irritating and like somewhat okay for me. Like,
she doesn't believe him here, and then later on she does. But then they go into the whole backstory of like what happened between them and why she would be triggered by this, right? So
I don't care.
Panels, but yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Heather, you better smarten up if you want to remain in this comic. You only got a few more issues before Elektra shows up, and when she shows up, all other women are going down.
I was going to say something from RoboCop, but yeah.
Yes, I know what you're going to say. Witches leave.
Witches leave.
That's it. It's like,
I don't know, man. How you pick this Heather thing over the Natasha? What is wrong?
Oh, that's brutal too.
Yeah,
that's brutal too.
Are you nuts, dude? Come on, Matt. Matt makes bad decisions.
Yeah, they're going. Yeah. Now, once Elektra comes in, take a hike.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the take your fancy clothes. Well, soon. Okay, I'll play it. Well, I got this. Where's my? Okay, this is as soon as Elektra shows up. Here's what Daredevil says.
You want some advice? Take your fancy clothes and your black silk underwear, and go back to Disneyland. You want some advice?
All right.
Yes,
because Heather wears black silk underwear. Hey, Cliff, Legionnaire Cliff, what is going on? Classic Cliff. Marvel, yes, we love it. This is great stuff here. So we've got a lot of finger pointing here. You know when you point the finger, there is 3 fingers pointing back, right? Hey, Mark, what it is, dude?
Hey,
Mark.
Oh, I didn't watch. Mark, I know you didn't watch Echo. I know you didn't watch it.
Wait a minute. It says you forgot to act. Huh? What? I'm sorry. He mentioned that show that every time I try to say the time.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I'm trying to stay awake here, dude. Stop mentioning that. Oh boy.
I did watch 10 minutes of Echo. Then I went back to reading The Spider, book 3. This book is awesome. Sean, you got to get this one. This is a good one.
Right, yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Let me see. I don't think I see myself in that.
You don't see yourself in
yourself. You literally had me. I'm like, what is he talking about? That was a good one.
I want to adopt modern philosophy like all these other SJWs. And if I don't see myself in something, I'm not going to want to read it.
Well, I am the Spider, so I see myself as the Spider, so I'm good. I can read.
Don't look like it to me, but okay.
I am the Spider. I am the Spider.
I'm not Echo.
Echo, if you need to follow. I didn't watch it yet. I watched about 10 minutes. All of our Canadian actors got in there, so I'm happy to see those guys in there.
We're the only ones that produce Native American Native American talent on screen.
That's right.
They all turn up on our TV shows and they graduate to Hollywood stuff.
And little known fact, actually, Stephen and I took Native studies courses in university, and I've been to powwows, and I've gone to some other like demonstrations and stuff. And I think Steve went with me.
I went to the same classes, but it's probably a different.
I never saw you till after though, Sean. Yeah. Steve and I were together, but
we went to all sorts of crazy stuff, and it's like.
So the problem is that if I watch Echo and I don't like it, people are going to be angry at me, but they're going to fail because my uncle is Native. My cousin, she's got Native status, like she doesn't pay the tax or whatever in Canada, and now my niece and nephew are going to get a go. So I'm not against any of this stuff. That's the other thing. It's like it's a fail. Like if I judge the show to be bad, it's not because I have anything negative in my mind or whatever.
If you make it stupid and make everyone look stupid, then I have a problem with that.
Right. Well, if you read G.I. Joe issue 303, Spirit was the damn best character in that. He's like super taking care of business. That's the representation I want for natives.
I just got it, so I'll read that. Yeah.
I don't want loser characters of any ethnicity. Anyways. All right. Let's continue. So Heather's crying, oh no, it's fine. And it's like, he's not cheating me or anything. He's great. And she's like, get out of here. And Daredevil's like, yeah, all right, fine, I'll leave. So he takes off. And he's like, damn it, I should have stuck with Natasha. Hey, Joe Dog, what's going on, man? Son of Satan, the son of Satan.
Nice.
I love the Son of Satan. Bob's Burgers is a perfect bedtime show. I've never watched any of Bob's Burgers.
It's funny, actually. It's pretty cool.
Really? I have zero interest in it.
It's funny stuff. It's not cynical and stupid like the other shows.
All right.
Yeah. The family is good. So
all right.
Anyway. What show?
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Hey, Chris.
My wife watched it. I watched it with her, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't bad, actually. It's not like, the other one, Rick and Morty. I can't stand that show.
I don't watch Rick and Morty either. Yeah. I don't really watch any of these cartoons. I just say quick hi to Comic Vet Chris. I go on his channel quite frequently on Wednesdays for Show Us What You Got. I met a lot of people from his channel, like Scotty, who's going to be on with me on another Dazzler, Cliff, of course, a few other people. So thanks. And Chris's channel, I have his link to his channel in this description of this video. Plus, I have it in all my other videos as well. Oh man, TW Taylor is here. Taylor is one of my favorite YouTubers because he's cranky and dislikes everything. So he's very wow, Clobby, you and Taylor need to do a combo of we're cranky and we hate everything. You guys you need to team up with them.
Team up.
Do a team up. We hate everything.
I hate everything. Grumble.
Oh, that is too funny. All right, let's continue on with Double D, the Double Deuce.
Poor Becky.
So yeah, we've got this is Becky, right?
Yeah.
And now Foggy's getting married.
Yep.
No, I have discerning tastes too, but not that bad because I like Rob Liefeld, so they're not that discerning, I suppose.
But if you're anything like me, Taylor, if just because you have critical opinions, you get accused of hating everything.
No, I don't think he doesn't. He mostly just does comic stuff. He doesn't do reviews of the things that you're gonna like. If you don't like a comic book, you're not really gonna get too much flack for that. Like, so usually if I don't like a comic book, nobody really cares that much. It's if I don't like a TV show or something like that.
Oh yeah, because TV gets more attention. But no, there's a lot of haters of people that hate comics on, well, especially X, but.
Right, but not on my thing because it's hard. Like I give all my reasons too, so it's very difficult to try to out like or make me out to be the bad guy. I'm like, I just gave you 17 reasons why I don't like this. Like, what are your reasons? Like, what reasons do you have?
Yeah.
By the way, my Beekeeper review is now my 6th most watched video, 1,400 views.
Oh my,
Jason Statham, buddy.
Yeah,
wow.
You're the man right there. Statham power. and my name is also Jason, so it's the Jason Powers active. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Wow, you said it, Taylor.
Yeah. See. Look, Clobby.
Everyone hates Liefeld. Not
I know.
Well,
Clobby
does.
Clobby, no, he doesn't hate him.
I don't like his.
He doesn't
things
like
his art. Yeah.
Pour out from his pencil. Art's a strong word I didn't want to use, but as a person, I don't hate him.
Yes, exactly. And they share a lot of the same opinions. They love Jack Kirby and Legion of Superheroes. So
I will say, when I was a kid, this comic, because I bought it right off the shelf, and I said, okay, I like, I'm with Doc Ock on this. I endorse this panel. I wonder why.
Where he's like,
right? I know it's evil. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, yes, this is a nice panel. Yes,
being a pervert.
Oh, Cliff, you and I will have to have a debate on this. It's not because of the character being gay. It's how they portray that. It to me, it's offensive.
He's not a hero.
Yeah. And I'm not sure why they're doing it that way, because to me, I would have done it the opposite way and make him more of a hero to make it more positive.
Make him rise above like he's morose and victimized.
Yes,
make him rise. You're writing this. Make him rise above that then.
Yeah, and say what you want. Yeah, and say what you want, but like I'm not sure if that's just some weird personal bias. Maybe not. Like that's just maybe an internal bias by that writer.
It's the writer working out their psychosis and personal issues,
Yes, he's a nut.
Right.
He's an absolute
right. Yeah, don't do it with Green Lantern, buddy.
Trying to say.
Yeah,
don't do it with don't do it with Green Lantern. Okay, let's.
Now,
so Doc Ock. Look at this,
Natasha. I mean, look, there you go. There are the two choices for him now.
Oh my God!
For Matt Murdock, you get to see, Doc Ock playing grabby and stuff. I mean, he probably does that a lot. Let's be honest. Not that any other of us would, of course. But anyway. Don't
worry, I stopped that. I stopped that GIF before the interesting part.
What are you trying to say, lady? You're cool. Anyway, but then you get Natasha, and he's gonna look at that. She's like so much hotter. I know I'm being superficial here than Heather. I'm just saying, and she's also like she can do all the cool stuff you can do. I mean, she can take care of herself. Heather's just a rich, and I can't stand Heather knowing a secret identity. I
don't like that either. I don't like that either. That's one of my pet peeves with a lot of superhero stuff, especially movies too. They always seem to give out the origin.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Okay, so let's go. Let's continue on here. So basically, Daredevil does love Heather, though. You love who you love. For now, Elektra until Elektra.
For now.
Wait for Elektra. It's fine. She's coming. 3 more days till Elektra. It's 2 more issues. Two more issues till Elektra. People hang in there.
And Phil Miller's handling all of the writing chores.
Oh, my fingers.
So Roger McKenzie here. So anybody still, it's good. It's good Miller art.
Yeah.
It's always entertaining the way he fights.
Yeah, this is awesome. So again, great like momentum here in the panels. Like you can feel. This is one of these ones where you can really feel the action more so than a lot of other comics. I'm not sure exactly what comics are coming out at the time, but like this is definitely like holy crap.
That's the Frank Miller influence.
Yeah,
we've seen that throughout all of these so far.
Even though look, Miller's visuals, they don't look like Kirby, but they act like Kirby in the sense that Kirby can give you like a big, like one of those great pages with Cap just having a big slugfest.
Yeah,
Kirby's pages move, they vibrate, they blast off of the page. Miller's stuff is very cinematic, and in the same way it moves. And he's more like Eisner, though. He studied Eisner more, but it's very great. It's great sequential art. Well, that is some slam bang action. That's a very fast action sequence.
This whole page is great, like jumping down here, and TW. I know a lot of these. And then especially your 90s guys that came in, that's the Robs and the Lees and the Todds. They're all manga people, and it's like that's where you get a lot of their layouts too, especially Rob, for sure, especially Rob, Todd as well. Like these like crazy, this is like kind of older manga because I don't know if I've read too many manga from this time period, but I know Frank Miller definitely likes it because Ronin is clearly inspired, right? And that I don't know when Ronin came out. What year is this? 80s? This is early 80s, right?
This is 1980.
Yeah. Lone Wolf and Cub is my favorite manga.
Lone Wolf and Cub I love Lone Wolf and Cub. I bought when Dark Horse started doing those nice prestige formats with the Miller covers. I bought every one of them.
Yeah. I've got the entire manga series of Lone Wolf and Cub and read it all. Love it.
Fantastic.
It's stuff. Bloody awesome. And I've got I don't know if I have every show, but I've got almost all the shows and I've got every movie, of course. And Sean has those too, I think, on Blu-ray, right? Yeah. Okay. This is cool too. So now we got Doc Ock. This is pretty badass. We got Doc Ock so Doc Ock is like fighting these guys too. And he's just fighting everybody, basically. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's just like massive. This was so smart. Daredevil's like, I'm unprepared. It's Doc Ock. He's pretty formidable. I'll just kind of bow out on this one.
Yeah.
And then I'll
fake my death. And it's not like Doc Ock has really fought him a lot. So he's like, sure, I think I killed him. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that makes the defeat smart. It's more like he's defeated on his terms versus he's just defeated because he got beat up or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Stan Lee shows up. What the heck? I need to take credit for this comic, even though I had nothing to do with it. Okay. So Doc Ock is now so these are going to be the adamantium arms. So now, I mean, I mean, if Doc Ock had adamantium arms, that's it. He's gonna like be the ruler of the universe. Like who the hell's gonna beat him at that point? They show some things here with Spidey, and then this is the showing how the arms like snapped, and he was like, "Well, if my arms are broken anyways, I may as well upgrade." And then here comes Daredevil swinging through, crashing through here, and then whoosh, whoosh again. Like, I mean, this is just so cool. It's like, and then the cool part is that it's the end one that's the filled in, the colors filled in perfectly, and it's like this is the silhouettes. Like,
right.
So it's like,
so you know which one you're currently watching and what happened before then.
Right.
It's sort of like a family circus thing. You're following. I like that though. It's like you're following the path and.
Family circus when he used to have the little dots.
Yeah.
Did you ever see my family circus? Did I ever show you my family circus collection, Sean?
No.
I've got the little the digests that you have. Yeah, the
digest, right?
I've got.
I know you're a family circus man,
dude. I've got them all. They're all over there.
Gil Kane, is that his name? Or
I don't.
No, not Gil Kane.
No, it's not Gil Kane. It's Bob. No. Bob King. No, not Bob King.
No. Gil Keen or something like
that. Yeah, Keen. Yeah, Bill Keen. Maybe Bill
Keen, probably.
Bill Keen, yeah. I've got them all in the other room there. I've got some wick, and I've got one in full color that's landscape.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's really neat. I'll show them to you next time. Remind me next time you come over, and I'll show them to you.
All right.
Family circus is the shit, man. That's good stuff. The not me ghost is the best.
Yes,
it's
like,
it's like not me. All the kids are like, I didn't do it. It's not me. And it's like the entire house is destroyed. It's like, well, obviously somebody did it. And then there's like a not me ghost running around framing the kids. That's super good.
I use that at work on our messaging system. I can scoop out the words. I just take out the words and put with white and type in my own words. It's like, oh my God. It's like who down the system today, or like, why is this not working? And you got the kids lined up with the.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Yeah, no, I've got lots of books. Okay.
Anyways,
back to Daredevil.
Sorry to put us on that tangent. Yeah.
Anyone coming in to listen to us talk about the family circus?
What the hell? It's family circus. Anyway, yeah. So I watch Terrifier 2 and read Family Circus. It's the most opposite thing you can ever think of. All right. So Daredevil again. Now this is cool. It's like he jumped from here, swamp, kick, and I never get tired of looking at these. And then he gave him a good smack over here. Yeah.
And then this is so cool. He hit him so hard he got his Shadowlands costume.
Yeah.
He knocked back.
Oh, in the wrong costume.
Whoa, I'm in the Shadowland costume.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that outfit. I didn't mind it. But you want the classic red, of course.
Yeah. Yes. I think he's back in it. There's a miniseries, Daredevil Black Costume or something stupid like that. I don't read it.
They're not cartooned anymore. They're just God, what did I just read?
They're just illustrations. They don't understand what comics are, like, and what paneled storytelling is.
Action Comics was pretty good. That shocked me a bit. And then I just read something else. Like, actually, I didn't mind Cobra Commander. I just read 303 of G.I. Joe. I thought it was okay. But what's sadly missing is anytime there's action, it's never going to be as good as the Kirby or this Frank Miller or any of those guys ever. It's not. I think that's dead.
Yeah, you can tell that Frank Miller sees it in his head and is showing the action and movement. And it's sort of animated in your head when you read it. Yeah. And that's gone from cartooning.
Yeah.
And
that is gone.
Core key of cartooning, and it's gone,
Yeah.
No, that is for sure gone. I like a lot of. There are some new comics that I do really like, but it's gone. Yeah. That is gone, even from the newer comics that I do like, which is why I always have to stipulate. I'm not ranking this against other comics. In every video I have to explain that. Look, I'm saying this is a modern comic, so this is your expectation level. Like, it's not going to never be as good as this, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so Heather. Look, come on, man. Now you guys are all making fun of Heather. You're all being naysayers on Heather. But you know, look at this. Look at this. She stepped up. You know, and then she got smacked in the face for it, but she did step up. I don't know what the hell she was trying to do here. Like a piece of broken glass or something. Like she was going to shove it in his face. That's crazy. Is that what that is? Yeah, because
yeah, she does. She shoves.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's blood.
Yeah.
What the heck? And then she got smacked in the face for that one. Damn. Doc Ock got nailed though. And then Daredevil shot his thing. Yeah, we know that's pretty much it's going to be a disaster. Yeah. I'm going to watch it though because it is Daredevil. I'm going to give it a chance and cross my fingers.
They don't know what they're doing. Now they're like, it's going to be in continuity with the Netflix show. It's like, what? But the Daredevil and She-Hulk wasn't. You guys, you know what? Just stop. Don't do a thing. Relax. Sit this one out for 10 years and then come back and
maybe the yellow costume is an Elseworld, whatever. I'm a different thingy, and then the red costume's the Netflix.
I know, but the red costume shows up in Echo.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was yellow in Echo.
It's red. That's what makes things more confusing. I don't know what timeline that is. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's red, and it's because it takes place
in the time.
It takes place a while back, but over sometime. Probably, I'm guessing around during season 2 somewhere, or 3.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's take place a little while back. They indicate they kind of indicated because, yeah, I mean he and Kingpin have been, at odds for a while, I guess.
But yeah, I don't even care about. People try to explain this on Star Wars to me as well. I don't even care. I'm just watching whatever's. I watched 6 Ahsokas. I'm done. I didn't watch Andor. I watched one episode of Andor. It was bored out of my mind.
But that's what's sad. It's like we watched everything Marvel, everything Star Wars to be completists, and I can't do it anymore because I can't bring myself to watch this crap anymore.
No. They don't care. They don't care. So why should we?
Yeah, it's boring. It's boring. I'll tell, man. Continuity, not continuity. This doesn't take place in this. I don't care. It's boring.
Yeah, you could tell they don't care. That's the problem.
Right, they don't care at all.
What killed me was High Republic, and I get it. Like I shouldn't have done that, but reading that, I was like there's a lot of content here, and none of it is inspired. It's all bull crap. It's like there's no main character. What's happening here?
No,
you at least make a main character go around and do stuff so I can follow them. Good God. Like a story. Plato knew this. Frickin' Shakespeare knew that. Like, how far back in time do I have to go? Like, God damn. Anyway, Homer knew this. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. So Doc Ock shoots the arms out, and then Daredevil set him up to get nailed on this on some electricity here, and then he gets shocked.
Like a Spidey type trick.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Doc. You're gonna fry. And then he's all beat up. And then it's like, oh, you risked your life to save me. Ooh. And Natasha's like, well, all right, fine. If you want that loser, I guess I'll leave.
And headline like Black Widow leaves New York.
Black Widow leaves.
I don't know why they're reporting on this.
They're reporting she's leaving town.
Yeah.
Nothing to keep me here, that red son of a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. That's like,
I mean, I get that she's a celebrity.
I guess.
And I guess there would be gossip and shite, but okay. I mean, I don't know.
Nothing at all happened in New York that night.
No, it was just like slow news night. Like, hey, what is your favorite superhero up to these days?
This Marvel comic could be worth $2,500 to you. Details inside.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. Yeah.
It says in 2024. Now, if you look it up, it's not worth quite that much, but
it's still pretty good. Gladiator. He looks awesome. I don't know what to tell you.
He's glad he ate her.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. He ate
All right. What's the? This is 166.
Daredevil volume only. Number 166. Release date June 30th. Excuse me, June 3rd. Sorry, 1980. Cover date September 1980. Art on the cover by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Jensen, not Johnson, Jansen. Klaus is Jansen. Klaus is Johnson. Oops, no, it's Klaus Jansen. Writers Roger McKenzie and Frank Miller. Penciler Frank Miller. Inker Klaus Jansen. Colorist Glynis Ween. Letterer Joe Rosen. Editor Denny O'Neil. The legendary Denny.
Nice. D.O. All right. And not D.O. the singer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Left Marvel. I left DC for Marvel.
I wanted to ask something though about these credits. So on the credits
screen
here, it's like Roger McKenzie and Frank Miller, and then it says writer, co-plotter, penciler. So like they're lumping them both into those things. Is that because of Marvel method or something? Or
no, I mean, actually no. I mean, yes and no. McKenzie was a scripter. I mean, he did his own scripting and stuff. But he and Miller had gotten together. They knew each other, I guess, and they just legitimately, Miller had a lot to contribute. I think they were impressed with his art.
Yeah.
And Miller had some ideas, and it just, he didn't have to. He could have just wrote that script. But I think McKenzie had been writing it for a time, and it was a failing, dying book. I think, but Diddy O'Neill and Al Milgren and a couple of guys are saying, wow, this Miller kid is showing some chops. He's got these ideas. He probably talked to him about some ideas. And I think that editorially they said, well, let's let Miller in on the plotting. Which, again, because look, when this came out, by the time this comic was released, Miller had already been writing the book completely, writing and drawing it at this point.
Right.
You know, because obviously many issues ahead of time. So, no, I guess they knew that they were going to be, turning it over to Miller completely. So they let him have some say in the plots with McKenzie still.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Daredevil is working out here. Just swinging around, having a good old time. Look at that.
McKenzie's still active on Facebook.
Cool.
I met him in 1985 at Dallas Fantasy Fair. And I keep forgetting to tell you there's something he said about a big name, Mucky Muck at the time, that I won't say on the YouTube.
Yeah,
Fanty, that sounds like a damage control plot. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Daredevil's doing his Dick Grayson impression. Lands. Hey, Heather, what's going on? Come on, you're going to be late for Foggy's wedding. Oh my God. Running around. Now they're going to the museum.
So let's see Charlie Cox do that.
Yeah. They go to the museum where they have Gladiator's armor. How awesome is that? Like,
why did Ralph Dibny leave the DC universe and start a museum in the Marvel universe? Look at the name of the museum.
Wait, where's the name?
Oh yeah, Dibny Museum.
Looks like Dibny Museum.
Oh my God, Dibny Museum. Yeah, there it is, right there. Oh my God.
Elongated man's a museum curator.
Remember in what was it, Justice League, where they're like, the one episode where they're like, it was with Booster Gold.
Yeah. Story never told.
Yes, and then the guy's like, he goes, look, he goes, thanks, whatever. And he's like, I'm like Plastic Man. I'm a detective and I'm stretchy, so I'm like Batman and Plastic Man. You're like, no.
Squeaky wheel, buddy.
Oh, that was so yes. And they said, yeah. They're like, elongated man, we need you. He's like, yeah. And it's like he got in there,
yeah.
And then that guy comes up. That kid comes up. Can I have your autograph? He signs it. He's like, I thought you were Green Lantern.
Hey, Green Lantern.
Like, yeah.
That is one of the greatest. That episode of Booster Gold.
That's great.
He's like, I don't even have green.
not even wearing green at all.
He's wearing the opposite. He's wearing yellow. That would like counteracting.
yeah. Booster going elongated man or on crown control. They're just like, yeah, come on, go this way.
That's a great episode. Yeah, and then he stops
shit.
that crisis, and then no one believes him.
No one believes him. Yeah, but that is the best. Thanks, Relator. It's like I literally am not wearing green. Like,
great title of the episode was the greatest story never told.
Never told, because he does save everybody, but nobody knows, right? All right. So anyway, they're at the museum here, and they've got Gladiator's armor there, which I would definitely go see. Here comes Melvin Potter.
Melvin's big mother.
Yeah, you don't want. I'm talking about Melvin. Puts on the armor. I'm back, baby. Where is there a figure of this guy?
I don't know.
I've
never seen one.
Don't know if that's a gladiator. Good question.
They're going all out this year on Legends, so there might.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
I'm sure maybe a custom or something, but yeah.
No, there is no figure. Wow, he seems like he's like figure material, eh? Like
figure.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, yeah.
And it could shoot saw blades. Like you press the button and it shoots out a blade.
Yeah, they're not going to go through that trouble. But
hey, the AR. All right, so Gladiators. Now he's pretty messed up in this one. He's gonna have everyone hostage. He's got the kids there. There's kids there. He loves Betsy, who they do mention in the show.
She's in season 3.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I forgot she was in season 3.
Yeah.
So
she's like a cop or something. She's like a parole officer cop type thing.
Yeah. Here she's a teach. It's like, oh, it's like, I love you. I do like his face here. He seems sympathetic. Like Frank draws him as a very simple guy. He's just like a nice, not nice, but he's like, I don't know if he's on the spectrum or something.
Confused and sympathetic, right?
Yeah.
Like puppy doggish.
Yeah. Puppy doggish. That's a good way to put it, right?
Yes, fair enough. It's a fair cop.
And then actually the guy in the show was pretty good. Yeah.
He looked more like the modernized version from the comics, where he just looks like he came out of an indie film or something. He's this skinny dude with the shirt, and
I mean, his face looked good, like for the character. I didn't think he'd have the armor. I know Stiltman wasn't going to be in it, even though we saw the Stiltman armor.
I don't know who did he make that for. Some guy says, "I want to be a supervillain called Stiltman." He made it for him. And the first time out, he screws up and gets his arse kicked by some. I mean, not even Daredevil.
Not in my version.
Or he breaks his legs in it or something. They said, "I don't think this is gonna work, dude."
Yeah, not like if I was making Daredevil,
I wanted to go fight Giant Man, and it just didn't work.
No, yeah. If it was my Daredevil, you'd see Stiltman destroying crap. Like I'd make everybody awesome. I like the idea that every character is like badass, awesome. It's like I hate this, like, we got to have these big layers and all this. Like, look, I want to see cool stuff. Like, I want to see Charlie Cox fight.
Stiltman fought Black Goliath. Even it's an issue of Black Goliath. No, that kind of Goliath.
Awesome. Maybe I'm gonna get this. I've got his first appearance. I could easily get all. Maybe I'll do a Stiltman appearance. Get every Stiltman appearance in comics. Have the Stiltman collection. I will look it up.
Yeah.
And that'll teach everybody a lesson not to mess with Stiltman. I don't know how that'll teach anybody, but in my mind it will.
It will. There you go.
You sure showed us, J-Man. Like
you're right.
I never took. I always laughed at Stiltman.
But now that you have the entire collection, like I'll always play that game with my wife. Or whatever, I'll be like, I'll show you, and then or something like and then it's like it's just nothing. Like it's like I think I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna go get myself a pop, and then I'll be like, I showed you. I went and got a pop, and it's like, okay, I don't care. Like, it's like I don't.
Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now? All right, so this guy comes in and this guy shoots the blade. Man, this is crazy. Now it wings him, which is insane. This actually shocked me.
Yeah,
and it goes in the wall. He comes and takes it out. He's like, he's pissed. Meanwhile. I like this transition here. So you've got this guy putting his blade on, and then him doing his little cufflinks, and That's kind of cool.
What is this outfit to get married in this clown suit, Foggy?
It's Foggy.
It's Foggy, yeah.
That's really brutal.
But even at the end, the guy is like, are you sure you want to go through this to the wife? Yeah. And
look, Spock. They've got a Spock poster.
Oh, yeah, cool. I like the Spock poster.
It's like just his head or whatever.
Did they have I guess they had the license at this point, yeah. Still.
It's like, okay, we're good. It's like, oh man, it's like pointing again. It's like there's so Foggy's family shows up.
Yeah.
And they're like, look at the green polka dot suit. Like, you can't buy that suit.
Yeah.
Now they're just being goofs. It's like, okay. And it's like, oh no, I lost the ring. It's like I can't find it. I was looking. Once I knew.
I went back to.
Did you go back? Yeah.
You can't see that hand properly, so yeah.
Yeah, you can't see the hand properly. I was thinking, like, is it this?
It is that hand, but you can. That's from a distance, though.
So it's hard to tell. All right.
So you know why? Because it's on this digit, and you can't see that digit. You can only see this.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, right. I got you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, fine. You guys are fine.
No, I went back to
Yeah. So this I'm like, what? That wasn't there before. Let me see. And it's like,
Frank Miller, I'm gonna get you. Oh wait,
yeah, Frank, you think you're so cool, eh? With all your success in comic books, and now you feel like a fool, don't you?
I'll nail him on X by saying you didn't draw the ring on page 4. Anyway,
right? Ha! You loser! You stupid loser! And then he'll retire from comics in shame. And
this guy caught me on the ring. What was I gonna do? Yeah,
I didn't know. Yeah. It turns into a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah,
it was one page. Come on, all right. So
the Gladiator again, getting fresh, as they used to say.
Getting fresh.
Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa!
How dare you kiss me? Whack!
Slap you in the face.
I am Gladiator. I'll kiss whoever I want. Damn it! Except not everybody. I mean, not like Daredevil or something. I'm not that kind of guy, but I'll kiss you if I want to because I got razor things. I got buzzsaws on my hands and stuff. So don't you not kiss me there, lady.
I've got forearms, and I'm wearing a He-Man figure outfit.
Yeah.
This guy's like a He-Man figure waiting to be made.
Well, he's got battle action, right?
Yeah, he's got buzzsaw, hordax, battle saws, and okay. So then, meanwhile, there's a song playing, and a man in a cab. Damn it! Oh no, it's the Gladiator. I better change it to Daredevil. Huh? Where'd he go? Well, there's some money here, so okay.
Wow, he's fast.
He's fast. Swinging around. In the cartoon, it'd be like this one where he's like going.
In the TV show, he would have had to get an Uber.
Yeah.
As Daredevil in the day, but it was daytime, so he wouldn't go.
He does run around. He does do some.
He does some rooftop stuff.
He does some rooftop stuff like the Crow, like some parkour.
Even as Matt Murdock in one episode, he did a lot. That was pretty cool. Him running that was the closest you're going to get to him.
Yeah,
doing the swinging. He doesn't do a lot of swinging, or a lot of acrobatic stuff. But he does do some of the. In fact, one of them was curious because he was doing it as Murdock, like running across these buildings, going really fast.
Yeah, when he was chasing the guy going to Gao's fortress or
that. Or also one when he was chasing Elektra. And he was Murdock in the daytime. There we go.
Well, the Daredevil Ben Affleck movie actually had him do some cool stuff jumping around. That was kind of neat. And I liked his gear. Like the way he had his billy club and he could attach and swing. So that part of the movie was pretty neat. Like he's on the cross and he's jumping around roof to roof. So that was kind of cool. I almost wish they could have taken like the Netflix version for the story and the seriousness, but the production budget of the movie where you can have him jumping around and all of that, right?
Yeah, it was movie quality stuff. It's just that the script was a typical like cram all this great stuff into
the
movie, right?
Right. Yeah. So the script wasn't good on that Daredevil movie, and I don't think the director's cut made it better.
No, it's just more Coolio.
Yeah. Who put Mysterio back there?
I saw that.
I know.
And Leapfrog, and who's this guy? That's somebody.
I don't know.
There's Scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah.
There's is in there.
Rhino. Yeah,
Rhino.
Scorpion, Rhino. And Daredevil. No. There's Doctor. Oh, there's Stiltman. See, Stiltman.
Yeah.
Either Living Laser or no, it's the Melter. Maybe I can't remember.
It looks like the Melter.
Yes,
but like an early costume.
Maybe Melter.
Yeah.
And then there's Daredevil. What? Shit, he's right behind me.
Yes.
And look, he threw Stiltman on him.
Hey, man, Stiltman, you're finally useful for something.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Jay.
I will take. I will take. No, I cannot accept any Stiltman. I can't.
How's that punishment? I can look at her all day.
Unfortunately, she tore her ACL last week, and she's going to be out for a year.
I can handle it. I can still look at her. I mean, it will not make me. I will not be repulsed. In any way, I'll be glad to help her in any way possible.
Yeah, and it sucks because she's actually a really cool character and she's really awesome. And then, so Steve and I are pretty.
I don't know. You should have heard the things she said about Stiltman, but I'm saying.
Well, she can say whatever she wants about Stiltman. But you can't. She can't.
well, I mean, I know more about Stiltman than she does.
That's true. I don't hate it either. It's just like
I hate it.
It's like the Daredevil parts are cool, but then everything else is not that cool. That's the problem. He looks cool.
Plump devil.
The deleted scene in Jane Silent Bob is cool too.
That is cool.
When he's fighting guys, he's fighting ninjas or something. Yeah.
Okay, so Stiltman he gets used as a weapon here. I play for keeps. Whoosh. Punch. Sliced. Big kick. Wow, that's a big kick. I mean, Gladiator can be a He-Man character. He can be in the Running Man. He's a super, like, this guy's very versatile.
Yeah.
He could be in which?
Yeah,
Mad Max.
He could be in Mad Max.
This
guy's like the most versatile villain of all time. Like he can be in any. He works everywhere. Haters. Yep.
Haters. I hate.
Brandon's just saying random stuff.
I hate haters.
I hate haters who hate.
I hate haters who don't hate. Actually, because I personally love haters. So.
Was that line from the third Austin Powers where Michael Caine's like, if there's two things I hate in this world, it's those intolerance of others and a filthy Dutch. Like
no, that's I don't it's not the I don't think it says filthy, Sean. You're adding your own bias.
Whoa.
No, he said I think he says there's only two things I don't like: people who are intolerant of other cultures and the Dutch.
Oh, he didn't say filthy? Oh well, too bad.
I'm pretty sure he did. I have to go back.
Okay, go back and see. Michael Caine, that was when that guy goes to attack him, he's like, "Are you attacking me?" It's like, you're like a random henchman. Do you know how many random henchmen I've beaten up in my time? He's like, don't even bother. And then the guy just like, okay, and then he doesn't even bother fighting. He was like, you know how many people I've beaten up of your guys? I can't even be bothered beating you up. Yeah, I like how Sean added. It's like it was just a very cute, funny line. It's like the filthy, disgusting, despicable. It's like, no, that's not the line. I think you've added.
What do you have against the Dutch, Sean?
Pretty sure it's filthy. I'll have to go back.
And the Little Mermaid, their stupid folk tales and all that.
Yeah, but Dutch chocolate ice cream is really good.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Yeah, Austin didn't like carnies. Yeah, small hands. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, carnies. One thing they don't like in Croatia is gypsies, because whenever my grandfather would have to curse, he'd be like, he would curse he goes, these damn gypsies. I'm like, did you just call this guy a gypsy? It's like, yeah, like
that word is problematic. Gypsies? I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, Gyp is problematic too.
Oh, you can't say that anymore.
Yeah,
well, my grandfather said it and he's dead. So what do you do?
Gypsies is also problematic.
At a certain age, it's like it's okay. Right. It's like you live.
No, but it's the Croatian equivalent of gypsy. That's
right.
Like he would say a Croatian name. He'd say Tsigan. He goes, these damn. You know, I'm like, why are you pissed off at gypsies for? Like, it's just weird. And then also, like, I had an Italian friend, and they would make fun of each other by calling themselves vegetables. Like they'd be like, this guy's a tomato. And you're like,
you're an eggplant.
They say, yeah, eggplant was a big one. They say, this guy's an eggplant. Or
remember, I'm not going to go too far because it'll get us in trouble. But True Romance.
I remember True Romance. Yes,
you're an eggplant.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But they'd say Pomodoro, which is tomato and stuff. You're like, it's like the most random insults or whatever. It's like this guy's a turnip. Like you.
Is it called Boldrick a turnip head?
Turnip, yeah. All right, so back to the fighting. It's just again, these issues are so easy to review because firstly they're all awesome and it's all just action. Yeah. So we've got more just like fighting here, and then everyone's like, "Children, get the heck out of here!"
So they mentioned earlier on in the issue that they recreated an arena. So
yes,
now you're gonna see it, which is cool. They set it up, and now you're gonna see this big arena.
Yeah, so Gladiator now, it's so cool because they see this and Gladiator's like, oh my God, I'm actually in an arena now. So he's a little bit messed up in the head. He's a simple guy. He's got some sort of...
He thinks the statue of Caesar going like this is the real Caesar.
Yeah, he really thinks he's in an actual fight now.
Yeah.
With Daredevil, he's like, oh my God, yes. Now it's actually thumbs up to kill him, but anyways.
Well, whatever. No one thinks that. Anyway,
right.
So,
what is it? The Welsh for carrot is moron. Oh my God. I like that. Kicks the helmet off. This is just like Thunderdome here, shades of Thunderdome. Helmet comes off. And then he didn't stab him in the head here. I was like, what the hell happened? He just stabs through it. No, he hit him from the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. There he did spit some goo. And then he's like, okay, quick, clean, honorable. And he just like, he kicks him, knocks him out. And she comes like, oh, I feel sorry for him. It's like, you know, because he's a simple guy and da-da-da-da. It's like, well, I'm late for the wedding. And it's like, oh, I'm late, Foggy. And it's like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, no, there was the ring. He goes, oh, there's the ring right there. And then he gives her the finger. And this guy's like, are you sure you want to marry this idiot? So, in our very special next to Daredevil and the Punisher, I don't get.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Because I was excited, and I'm like, no, that's smaller. So
yeah, you pull the Kevin Smith here, buddy. You told us Punisher, and then you subverted our you bait and switched us here.
Yeah, well, what happened basically was they had a story set up, and it was called Child's Play. It was about drug dealers, and it was McKinsey and Miller, and the Comics Code disapproved it, turned it down.
Yeah.
So that was that. They were just flat out had to stick another comic in there, which is why in the next issue they had to get David Michelini, to do a story, and they had to create a whole issue for it. So then he and Miller worked on that one. There was something they were able to get out there. But see, look, collector's bonus. Even had some bonus pages at the end because he didn't have enough pages for the entire issue. So a few years later, when the Daredevil run, when Miller exploded into a superstar, that story, Child's Play, was reprinted, and they did it. I think I put it in the actual comic, if I'm not mistaken, but they also did a prestige format. Which is comic book size, but on a cardstock paper, and reprinted it for did a special comic shop version or a direct sales version.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then in this case, we got who is Mauler, and why is he doing anything?
I love Mahler's videos are amazing, especially EFAP or when he the way he destroyed the Snyder butt. That was incredible.
So this is a different.
Oh, this Mahler, yeah. Okay,
this Mahler, yeah.
Daredevil volume only number 167. Let's see. Release date August 19th, 1980, and cover date November 1980. So there you go.
Collector's bonus, which means it won't be worth anything because if the word collector appears on it, then that's it.
True.
The person without fear is hanging out just with his Heather with her short hair.
Yeah, there was a fill-in story, but Dave McLean was a very good writer. He was really most known for his work on Iron Man with Bob Layton at the time, or not too long after this anyway.
Now they got a target. Target this guy, Ted Cord. No, it's not Ted Cord. It's a different guy. I was like, Blue Beetle's in this. Whoa, this is crazy. And then this guy comes to it. So this guy Cord may or may not be a bad person. We don't know. But he is the target of this person, the Mauler, and he shops at malls. That's why he's called the Mauler.
Heavy Mall, yes. The Shoppers is also a villain coming up soon.
Yes. So then Cord is talking to things saying, "Oh, I want you to be my attorney. I do a lot of shady stuff, blah, blah, blah." Matt's like, I don't have time for this crap. It's like, Heather, we got to go. She's like, no, I want to stay. He's like, Heather, it's Daredevil business. So just let's go. And then Mauler attacks just at that point. It's like, oh, no.
He's clearly corrupt, and that's why he wants to leave. And she's like, no, she really is useless. I swear. She's awful. Anyway.
How much use is she?
Not much.
0. All right. Let's continue on. Oh, so you read? Nice. You could read. Yeah, read along. This is the read along.
Absolutely.
You'll know it is time to turn the page
when you hear the chime. Yes, bling,
bling, bling.
Let's begin. Bling, and there's a pause. And like, now.
Yeah. Okay, so he hit this guy so hard that he lost weight because he was a bit thicker over here.
Yeah, it's like drawn differently.
So it's like, now you'll have my hand on you. And these two beefcakes are like, listen, buddy, you can't do that to our boss. And Daredevil's like, I gotta use the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? And this one, and like Daredevil's like, whoa, it's like this woman's naked in the bathroom. Sorry, lady, this is emergency. I had tacos.
I'm not dressed. Well, I'm blind, so I can't see shit anyways.
Yeah, what the heck? Daredevil, you're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble. Your good thing this is 1980. Because if this was 2024, you'd be in a lot of trouble here, mister. So Mauler's just kicking the crap out of all the big bodyguards and smashing them and beating them up. Daredevil throws the billy club and then throws himself. This is pretty sick because there's a lot of cool shit going on here. Yeah. He throws this, it ricochets, but then it comes in and he grabs it again, and then he jumps also. It's like he threw it and then moved, and then it kind of bounced back, and then he grabbed it so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't think that's been represented in any of the Daredevil anythings on screen, but it's such a screen thing, but it's cool.
Sure.
There's a lot of ricocheting in these comics where he's thinking ahead. He'll bounce things off, and he'll hit a guy, and he'll come back to him. As
yeah.
You
cool. Missed.
Yeah.
From Batman Returns. So he gets a big kick to the face, power drivers to the face. No, more jumping, leaping. He misses, comes back around, boom, does a big kick. More hitting and leaping and whatever, and then rolling around. And then he finally grabs his arm. And he's able to kind of shock him with his electro powers. Now, there's a reason why this guy's getting beat up a little bit more than than you would think from a supervillain, because it's going to be revealed shortly. Well, the police. He's like, all right, I'm getting out of here. I even like the zigzagging, like,
yeah.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
It's one of those things like you don't have to do that, but like he's just making it more interesting than him just like flying off with a train.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sir, stand up. He gets up. Hey, what's going on, fellas? It's all good. Don't worry. I got myself a free pass.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The get out of jail free card. Matt's like, damn it. I've played Monopoly so many times and I've never gotten a get out of jail free card.
He doesn't pass go and he doesn't collect $200.
Nope.
God. Yeah.
So Daredevil's so upset over that he's like, we're leaving.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes. He's like, all right, I had a tough day. He shuts the door. Oh my God, it's Daredevil eating an apple in my room. And this is so cool. It's like, he's like, oh, let me just buzz my thing. It's like, throws the things like, no. Yeah. And then it bounces back, breaks this thing. This guy's like, listen, buddy, I'm a good person. I do a lot of good stuff. It's like, no, you don't. It's like, shuts the lights off, click, I'll be back. And he turns the light on. Oh my God, there's no apple left. That was the last apple. Now that was the last green apple. Now I got to have a red delicious. Matt, what's going on? It's like, I'm afraid there's some bullshit going on with that guy. I got to go figure it out. So, again, Frank's going to get rid of a lot of this stuff, right? It'll just be like Daredevil sneaking around. Like, even all this, like, again, all this dialogue, or not dialogue, but description here can just go away. It's like he's there watching. He smells, right? He leaps over, comes down. He's like, oh, Mahler got through everybody. Leave him alone. It's like, you stay out of this. Then again, like, multiple things are going on. He throws the club.
Yeah.
But he's also like,
there's a lot of ricochet in this issue here. Yeah. It's cool.
It's like, yeah. And then he fights. All right, FK. See you, man.
All right, FK. Have a good one. You know,
order from Wish.
It's Groucho.
Oh yeah, Groucho. Yes, Groucho. I need to get a Groucho. There should be Groucho gifs. Groucho.
Yeah.
Groucho marks. Let's see if I can find a good one here. Oh, there's so many. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I'll keep this one. Let's see. All right. Add a new one to my. Let's see if it'll. A lot of these GIFs don't upload, eh? Like, they won't if they're too big or if the quality's too high. Yep, this one works nice. All right, so I've got a Groucho here in my.
Oh, good.
Now we can finally have a Groucho.
How do you like that? There to go more time. I'll see if I can tell what movie it's from. Monkey Business. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's like, how do you like that?
Well,
I think Animal Crackers is public domain this year.
Oh wow.
It's one of the ones. Yeah.
1929.
That's great.
Wow. Love it.
Yeah, those I like them all.
Coconuts was great, but it was a little, as critics had said, a little stagey. It was from a play. It had some great stuff in it, though. Like, there's so much music. Animal Crackers was a lot better. It, again, did have some fun music in it, but a lot less of the drippy drama type music stuff that they usually had. A little less Zeppo, but it was still there. And then, of course, they went insane after that with 4 monstrosities of so much better. I mean, Animal House is right there with them. Don't be wrong. I mean, Animal Crackers. But then you got Monkey Business, Horse Feathers, Duck Soup, Night at the Opera. I mean, after that, just that Animal Crackers to that, none of their movies could even come close to that kind of great run of some of the greatest comedies ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duck Soup is a masterpiece.
That's just my favorite. It's my favorite.
That's my favorite too. But I like Tootsie Frutti. that skit, the Tootsie Frutti ice cream. It's like, hey, Tootsie Frutti. I like when he's like, you know, I'm getting a Tootsie Frutti right now. You don't have a breeder's guide? Oh, I don't want him to get around. Because I like how Groucho just plays it out. He's like, yeah, I'm done. Like, this guy's just gonna take all my money and I'm gonna buy every stupid book he has. And he just keeps buying more books. He's like, I just wanted to bet on a horse, not own a public library. He's like, do you have any shelves? I just love that skit. I think it's just genius. All right. So yeah, ricocheting around again. Mahler's doing like somewhat decent, like, but you know, he's getting pretty beat up. He gets beat up here, but here he got a good shot in, back fisted him, and then now you see his face. And you're like, whoa, he's an old man. What the hell's going on? And it's like, oh, it's time for a backstory. So he worked for that Cord guy. And he's older. He's like 63, I think he says, and he's retiring. And through, you know, what can only be attributed to human error, I don't know, or HAL 9000 made his seniority go away, so he didn't get a proper pension. He's not getting any kind of retirement. So he tried to explain it. And the Cord guy was like, well, F you, I don't really care. Because this Cord guy also has pretty heavy duty clearance. He's got the get out of jail free card. And there's nothing, he can't touch him. So then Mahler went crazy and he's like, well, I'm going to destroy everything. And actually, he doesn't really kill him. He grabs his credit cards. Did we get to that yet? No, or is that coming up?
Like all his information from his wallet.
Yeah, he grabs, oh, here we go. Okay, so he explains it all, and then the guys come to attack. Daredevil fights them all off.
Yeah, in the
silhouette in the dark. Because I live in the dark. And then he comes up and he's got him there. So in the meantime, Mahler's grabbed Cord. And he's like, no, don't, you know. And then he's like, oh, he grabs his wallet and he just blasts it. He goes, welcome to my world now, Mr. Cord. You don't exist. You don't exist either. And then holy shit, they bring in this G.I. Joe weapon.
This big cannon, yeah.
Holy crap.
And then, with the cannon.
Yeah, like what the heck? So anyway, this is crazy.
Yeah. Daredevil tries to do it with his fancy ricocheting bullshit, and it doesn't stop it.
Yeah, I think it was like they're about to hit, and he goes as fast as he can.
He does get them, but like just after they shot the cannon.
Just after they shot the cannon, and it's like he just gets blown to smithereens, and I was actually a bit shocked. Were you shocked? I was kind of shocked in the way it happened too. It's like he just gets blown away by this thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, he has a hole in the back too. It's like, yeah.
And it's like, yeah, he's just dead. It's like, okay, well, there you go. So,
it's a very sci-fi looking burn because they can't go too much with it because the code.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's like you know, purpley pink or whatever.
And Daredevil confronts the dude, and he's like, "Listen, like, you know,
Wood.
I agree with you on this and this, but he still punches him because he's this guy.
Wood, he wooded him.
Wood.
Yeah, poor old dude. Again, you know, a pretty sad story there.
Yeah.
You know, overall.
And then pays for his tombstone and all that, and then leaves some flowers. The end. You whizzed right by that, Jamie. But anyway, yeah, the sentiment. There you go.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, and then he goes to the funeral that no one went to.
Yeah, he went. Yeah. There was no one at a funeral. Yeah, there was a few people, some random guy here and there.
Yeah.
And that's like
Secrets of Matt Murdock, Daredevil.
The dark secrets, and this is just one of these. Oh, here's all of his gadgets.
Yeah,
and how he gets out. And
before you filled up,
see in an annual or something.
When the story was a little short, and they were in a hurry, so they really had to hurry this thing out because, again, part one of Child's Play was going to be the last. This here was going to be the last Mackenzie Miller team up in but a little more on that info on that. They were gonna. Jim Shooter actually wanted to release. Child's Play was the name of the story. Part 1. I mean, they didn't. Part 2 was later. Miller finished it by himself, but it was McKenzie and Miller, and they were gonna in this issue they were gonna put Child's Play. And Shooter wanted to do it without the code, release it without the code, the way they did those Spider-Man issues,
right?
And those Spider-Man drug issues with the Gil Kane did, or many years earlier. But Jim Galt and the president of Marvel at the time, who was a crap bag in my opinion, didn't want. He said no, we're not doing that. However, we will release a special version of it to the comic shops and stuff. And O'Neill said, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, if you're not going to put it in the regular comic, I don't want to do it at all. I mean, it's supposed to be, the whole point is to get this story out there. It was about drug abuse. So O'Neill didn't like that. So they didn't, but they waited until issue 183 and 84. 183 reprints with some changes. And by the way, they made some changes to the code actually to allow it.
Yeah.
But so the first part is it's the McKenzie Miller first part, and the second part I think Miller just finished it.
It's just all yeah. So this is basically perhaps what proved his chops to like go it alone for the next one. You think, or
yeah. Oh man, look,
yeah. They're like, you know what? You clearly know what you're doing. Let's see. Yeah.
Well, again, there you go. You have his first. I mean, his last story, his last collaboration with McKenzie. They were both in trouble because they were both, didn't get the thing done. So, but I think they were already, getting greasing them up to start. And I think the Lecture was a good place to start it.
Yeah. But there's something that is supposedly rushed out. The art and storytelling of these is pretty damn good. Like,
for that
detailed, well thought out. It's as though they spent time on it, and they didn't because they didn't have time, right?
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, not a lot, but Miller sure did. I mean, again, for a guy that Neil Adams still had no talent. I mean, he had an amazing ability to tell a story.
Yeah,
and you're gonna even see I can't wait till next week when we get to the Miller stuff alone. He at first was kind of not still probably as verbose as McKenzie in a sense, but he wrote very differently.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, it'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting to get to that.
Yeah.
Well, that is actually the end there of this one. Yes. Oh, down here, the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys, as much as we like the show, do you kind of wish they'd had some of this crazy comic book effect stuff? That was always kind of slightly.
Yeah, I wish they would have had.
Well, it's an iconic image from Daredevil comics. So
not only that, it's one thing. See, we as fans knew that we like it, but we know what's going on without seeing it or hearing it. I always thought that newbies would see, why is this guy? He must not be blind. How can he do all this crap? They didn't really spend a lot of time. They had points where they explained it in subtle ways later when he talked about it once in a while, but it was kind of, I don't know, easier to understand if you were a comic book guy, I guess. But it's just a thing. I love the show. I mean, I absolutely love it. But.
Yeah, I just rewatched. I just rewatched season 1. We just finished it like a couple of days ago, and obviously it's awesome. And it's one of my favorite shows. Actually, it's probably my second favorite superhero show.
Yeah.
Batman 66 is my favorite superhero show.
Then I'm right there with you. Now that I may mention it, same deal. I'm almost the end of season 2 again, and I'm like, man, I'm getting sad because it's going to be gone soon.
I still love Superboy and the old Superman, but like I still binge them from time to time.
I love them.
I know they're flawed, but like I don't know, they are.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Just adore them. They're great.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, they're awesome. But it's just like 66 Batman because like it was like, again, my childhood and all that, like how,
and it's the comics come to life. Yeah.
As the comics come to life.
Yeah.
So, that it's got that going for it.
And then Daredevil's just so good. Is as good as you can get for that. Because there are so many false starts, and we had a movie and it wasn't satisfying. So.
Yeah, and I don't hate. I mean, I need to rewatch that movie again, I guess, just to see what I what do I think about it now?
Yeah.
Do I think like
Mark D, if you're still out there, Mark D's always trying to get me to watch it, the director's cut. He wants me to watch the director's cut.
Oh, I don't think it's better. In fact,
he does. For me, because that's the selling point. Because I hate the first. I saw it one time in the theater, and I don't know what everyone. He's not the only one that's told me they like the director's cut. I just don't care. I mean, I tease him about it, but I just can't handle Ben Affleck in anything. To be honest with you, even though I hate the Snyder stuff, I don't really mind him as Batman too much. But I don't like him as Daredevil. It just doesn't work for me. Yeah. Especially when I'm spoiled because we get Charlie Cox, which is so terrific.
He's great. Right.
Well, I like the movie, but I don't love it. And at the time, it was the only Daredevil thing we had. And at the time, too, I was playing as Daredevil in the role-playing game. So I was just like, yeah, this is really cool. And he looked and he flipped around and he's jumping around. But I thought Bullseye was awful. I like Elektra, but she wasn't in red. I'm like, you couldn't put her in red. I don't
even the TV show couldn't do it either.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I was looking at they have this really gorgeous cosplay models like at this con I go to sometimes, and I was saw her on just saw her recently. She on some was it San Diego or one time she went. She lives near me, but if she goes to some of these cons, I actually met her. She cosplayed Elektra last year. I'm like, my God, it's the best costume I've ever seen in my life. She looks so much like the comic. I'm going, I don't understand why Hollywood can't do this. No, the word can't or won't. You use whichever one of those words you want. I mean, she looks just like the comic book Elektra. Of course, silly me. Why would we want that?
Well, next week, first appearance of Elektra.
Look at these covers, man.
Yeah. Whew. It's Miller time.
Yeah, now it's really Miller time.
This is full on Miller right here. This is the writing, the art, the inking is still Jansen. Let's see. Here we go from Elektra to Bullseye, Miller Bullseye, and Kingpin. Yeah, this is good stuff. I mean, I was already hooked like a couple issues before this. Back when it first came out, these issues we did tonight, I was buying those. When I started getting into this, I'm telling you, as a kid in 80 of right around 16, it's blowing me away. I'm like, I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like it.
I might get so not this weekend, but next weekend is the Mississauga Comic Show.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna look for first Elektra because I've got the Death of Elektra and I've got the first Stiltman, which is also the first red costume. I keep forgetting that. And I've got the No More Mr. Nice Guy with the gun.
You start your Stiltman collection.
I've got the first appearance of Stiltman graded. That's one of my only graded comics.
Well, that means you got to buy Black Goliath #1, I think, or is it maybe not #1, but he's in it too. It's got a Kirby cover. It's Kirby Stiltman. You got to get that one.
Wow. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get that then because I'm gonna do. Yeah. I'm doing a Stiltman Facebook group. That's it. Two members, me and my other identity. No, I've got the Death of Elektra. So I need the first Elektra. So I'll probably get the first appearance of Elektra, and then that'll be my big purchase. And then I'll go back to and then I'm going to buy some Adventure Comics and Superboy. And I really want Star Spangled Comics with Robin because those are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
They're beautiful. I like these I like the old ones. I don't know. Sean's trying to complete his Conans. Yeah. You never gave me your updated list because I forgot to get them because you bought a bunch.
Yeah, you know what? I have to update it because I'm now updating them on an app on my phone. I'll have to transfer those updates to my spreadsheet.
Yeah. Oh, Clobbery's sharing some. What do we got here?
Let's take a look. 4, Black Goliath. Look at that here.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that is awesome.
Kirby cover.
Oh.
I like Black Goliath. The series was, I mean, people making fun of it because they were called Black Goliath. But it's Bill Foster. He later just changed himself to Giant Man. Yeah. But it was a fun comic. I mean, the art wasn't that great all the time, but the character, I like Bill Foster.
There aren't that many. Is it 4 or 6 issues?
There's I'll tell you right now.
5
there's only 5.
5 issues. Yeah.
Which issue is the one with Stiltman?
4.
Let's see.
The penultimate issue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know this cover because I searched a lot of Stiltman stuff.
Stiltman.
You know that cover, right? Yeah.
What?
I think I have issue 1.
I remember he was
nothing for years.
Yeah, he was like he was a Black Goliath, and a lot of people said, "Why are you calling him Black Goliath? You call him Goliath," which wouldn't make sense. Then he changed. He became Giant Man, and he was a good guy. I really liked him. He was in a Marvel 2, one of the great Marvel 2-in-1 sagas, the Project Pegasus saga, which I plan to review one of these days.
Oh, this is beautiful. I must get this one.
Mm.
Because like Stiltman is just so cool.
There you go. So there's your Stiltman.
There was a Stiltman. There was a Stiltman figure. I think they were trying to do it. Let me see if that ever came out. Stiltman.
A build? Was it a build? Maybe.
Oh no. Oh no, 6-inch. There was a 6-inch.
No, really?
Was he a build?
You would think he would be a build, but that doesn't mean necessarily that they did. But you would think it would make sense to do a build of Stiltman, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd think so.
The Daredevil line, probably, but yeah. I'm waiting for that new Stiltman miniseries coming out.
Oh yeah, he was build a figure. You have to buy him separately, so that's why I never got him.
Some people put them together and sell them on Fleabase.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
You got to have
Fantastic Four run. Yeah, I read the first. So they had a sale on Fantastic Four, and I bought the first 60 issues, and I read the first like 20 something, and then I stopped. Nice.
It gets better. I mean, to me, I love those early runs, but it's obviously a lot cruder. To me, that it's best. Again, that's not knocking much before it. Somewhere around issue 30, 33, 34, into the 40s, those get better and better. And then once it hits like 50 in the Coming of Galactus, it just for a good 20 or 30 issues, it is just the best stuff around it.
Well, people say like those early issues are crude and stuff, but I thought they were brilliant. So it's like,
oh, it was so great. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, if you think this is crude, it's awesome.
I think
every issue is classic guy after classic guy, right?
I'm simply saying, as a you know me and Kirby, but I mean, I think my favorite of his art was later, where he had a bunch of different inkers. Some of them were really good, some not as good. But when Joe Sinnott finally came along, man, just the art alone. But they had a lot of really good stories before that too. Especially, you got to have some good Frightful Four stories and stuff. But man, when the Inhumans came along, and starting around the coming of the Inhumans and stuff like that, I mean, it's just amazing.
I have Inhumans #1.
Nice.
Right. You can't see it; it's on that side. I've got
George Perez.
Yeah, so I got Captain America 100 there, Machine Man. I have a Jack Kirby shelf, so it doesn't have obviously all the comics on it because that's impossible.
Nice.
But like, I just try to put a couple of the cooler ones, and like some of the figures. Like I've got Machine Man there, and I've got OMAC, the real OMAC. I didn't know OMAC was garbage. I was so disappointed. I really didn't know when we saw OMAC in that Blue Beetle. I didn't realize that they had changed OMAC in DC to be that AI.
I hate that crap.
Did they do that before that movie? Or
yeah. That's been around.
Years ago. That's when Maxwell Lord. That's when he killed Ted Kord.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's not the Brother Eye thing, is it?
It was the Brother Eye thing. Yeah,
but it's not.
Is that what that is? Okay,
it's from OMAC. Kirby created it.
Right. Yeah. No, but like the whole Batman betraying the Justice League and all that, and they're going to base the Justice League Mortal movie off of that story, and that was going to be OMAC as well. I remember OMAC in that script.
Yeah, but it's not the real OMAC.
No, it's not. Like if they just made that OMAC, the Jack Kirby OMAC, that's a great science fiction movie. It doesn't have to be DC anything, It's just a good science fiction tale,
Absolutely, it would be. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, first comic. Fantastic Four 150. Let's take a look.
Gil Kane cover, Rich Buckler interior, I believe.
I still got my screen. Hold on a second. Let's see. Fantastic Four number 115.
I see the cover in my head.
Fantastic Four 150. Let's take a look at it. 150. Oh man,
Ultron, Gil Kane cover.
That is awesome. Oh, we got Crystal Baby and my buddy Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Yuck.
There's my Quicksilver tattoo right there. And I love Crystal. I was gonna get her too. I've got a bust of Crystal. Those Bowen busts or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Great. Yeah, Bowen. Oh, this is great. This is awesome.
I think my first one I bought off the rack was probably 288, which was the Dr. Doom versus Beyonder.
Wow.
It was I think She-Hulk was part of the team at that point. So yeah.
Ultron 7. He wrote that. Now, of course, I'm looking at the art from this one. Jerry Conway's a crappy writer at the time. Still, this is Rich Buckler art with Joe Sinner inking it. There was a nice Kirby feel to it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, look at these. Look at this.
Good stuff. Yep, the wedding. That was back when even 150 is like a landmark, as opposed to issue 100 and 200 and so forth.
Right.
Yeah.
They were great at celebrating landmarks and with annuals and all this other kind of cool stuff. I love this so much. Is this one? Does Johnny have his red outfit in this one or his blue one? I kind of like the red one. There it is, the red one.
Oh, the red one. Yeah.
I like Johnny's red outfit.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't, but that was pretty cool.
I wanted to match all the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's just my OCD. It has something to do with the ski color scheme. I like it
because it kind of reminded me of the original Human Torch. That's what it was
Jim Hammond.
Jim Hammond was very before. I hated when they did his origin, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, it's just weird. Like I can't. It's like, oh, it's just weird.
I hate Quicksilver.
Oh, I'm not your friend anymore.
Screw his face. He's a jack off who stole Johnny's girl. How do you like that?
Johnny has enough girlfriends. Stop it. Stop it.
He stole Crystal. Man, say hell with him.
Oh. And Crystal's like, look, I can't go with Johnny.
Johnny's heart, man.
Oh my God.
Who's more important, Johnny Storm or Petro Scooper face off? Of course, Johnny Storm's way better than him.
Johnny is he's a womanizer. He's like he was trying to get with Dazzler and her. I was reading those Dazzlers. He's trying to get with Dazzler all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, because his heart was broken because of what happened, man. Who wouldn't want to go after Dazzler if you can't get Crystal?
Well, I like Crystal. I never understood those things on her head though. Like it was because sometimes they draw it as her hair, those black circles.
Yeah. I always thought it was a fastener.
I think it's her fashion thing.
Yeah, but like I've seen artists now draw it as her hair.
Because you don't understand anything.
Like it's not like it's actually like just her hair's colored that way, right?
Yeah.
This looks awesome though, eh? Like look at this.
Quicksilver.
Black Bolt. I guess he's what is he gonna say? I do. It's like I do.
Flash is way better than Quicksilver. There's her other father from the Wizard.
Oh, the Wizard. Yeah.
The Wizard, yeah.
They picked up from another company, no?
The Origin of Thundra.
It's Timely? Yeah.
It's Timely, yeah. He's an old guy.
Yeah.
Yep. The Origin of Thundra.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun,
dun.
Lockjaw says, "Get out of here, Quicksilver. You suck." Lockjaw doesn't like Quicksilver.
Like the green one better? Yeah, I went with the blue one. That's the one I'm used to.
Yeah. I think I like the blue one better, but I don't know. The green one's pretty good. But the Flash is 10 times faster than that Wartsweed.
Yeah, the Flash is faster.
Oh boy, those 70s clothes, baby. These were some as stories go, because I don't like Jerry Conway much, but these were some kind of messed up times for FF's history, where Reed and Sue are getting divorced and getting Sue was barely there for a while because she was pissed off at Reed and she was with Subby. Oh, it's kind of horse hockey. They have a lot of stupid soap opera crap that aggravated me. But I mean, the run's still fun. It's really got nice art. It's still FF, But they really went in in the 70s. They really went in for the soap opera crap.
Right.
Oh, I'll take it over any modern tradition. Don't get me wrong, but at the time, you know, the Nuclear Man, destroyed Superman. No, not that one.
Hey, did you guys see all of the? I've been sending those out to everybody. That guy redoing the Superman 4 stuff.
Yes, it's cool.
I
like it.
Where
he told me something about that.
Yeah, I remember where he fixes the wall, and it's like,
yeah, that was pretty cool.
And nice. Then, he did one where, and he fixed up all of the space part. So it's like Mariel Hemingway gets taken by Nuclear Man, but they're just in the clouds, and he hasn't left the atmosphere yet. And then he gets nailed, and he drops her, and then Nuclear Man falls back down, falls to Earth or whatever. Then Superman goes down, grabs him, and throws him into a black hole.
Yeah, nice.
Instead of the energy, the reactor or whatever, then it fucking powers everything. That's like so dumb. It's just so random.
Right out of Alan Moore.
But is that
no? It's just it was a line in For the Man Who Has Everything when Robin says, "What will you do with Mongol when after they meet Mongol?" He says, "You know that black hole on the left side of the Western spiral arm of the galaxy?" He was like, "No." I said, "I think I'll drop him in it."
Yeah,
him into it. I think I'll drop him into it.
Well, that happened. So, and then also he added nuclear energy around Nuclear Man. So he's constantly like siphoning, like he's constantly producing energy, and his eyes are all red. And it's like the guy like fixed because Superman 4 has a wicked battle. Like there's just dumb things that happen during the battle, but the battle's pretty good.
It could be good. I mean, you could fix it to make it look good. Yeah, he
fixed it. He fixed it all. And even when the lava was coming down, it's like he uses the ice breath, and you could see the lava getting all frozen and crackling and everything. It's like he fixed all the effects.
Plus, he on his channel, he's like he appeals to Warner Brothers to let him fix the movie. It's like, dude, they're never gonna do that.
Yeah, they're never.
I want it to happen, but like, it's not gonna happen, dude.
No,
you can do it.
No,
but it's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Do it yourself.
It'll be like a fan film. They'll never give them the money to do it properly or whatever.
Yeah.
But they could do it themselves. They know what the problems are with that movie.
These companies, look, they won't even fix Trek 5 for William Shatner. They won't let Shatner do it. So you think they're going to let a fan do something?
You know, it's funny though.
I know it's a different company, but you know.
Yeah, it's new content. Why wouldn't they relish the fact that they can sell this movie twice, have people double dip? You know, that they did it with the Donner cut. They have it in the pack. It's like in that 4K pack.
I have it on 4K.
Separate movie, you know. Yeah.
That could not do. Chris, did you see? Maybe I'll post this in our Instagram thing. Have you seen this guy fixing Superman 4? It's bloody awesome. He fixed the voices up. He fixed all the effects. So instead of Superman looking at the Great Wall and rebuilding it with his random
with his wall
building powers, he changed it so he uses super speed, and he actually made him like a red and blue, like
I always thought that's what it should have been. He
literally builds it back quickly, and then he fights Nuclear Man, and he throws him into a black hole. So instead of throwing him into that reactor and then it powers up everything, he throws him into a black hole. He fixed everything. Booby. But yeah, it's awesome. He really fixed it up pretty good. Oh yeah, I'll post it in the Instagram thing.
It's cool.
It's so like I got addicted to it. My buddy Dan, one of the Legionnaires, kept sending it to me. He's like, "Oh, you got it." He's like, "I'm sorry, but this guy's doing all this great stuff." So it's like he's sending me all these videos one after another. I'm like, "Yeah, this is all great." Like, all right, well, let's talk. What do we got? What do we have going on coming up here? So hold on a second. Let me get your links in the chat here, people. The links to all these guys' websites are already in the description of this video, plus all my other videos, because it is what it is. And I'm going to just check because I think, here's someone sending me stuff through Facebook who's not watching the stream. Thanks to he doesn't even hear me because he's not watching the stream. So I'm not his friend anymore. And he won't even hear that.
Who in the hell are you talking about?
So, it's a friend on Facebook because I'm just checking the schedule here, and I'm like, and he's like messaging me. I'm like, well, obviously, you're not, you're not watching because you're messaging me. So that's a fail right there.
Damn you.
Damn you, bastard. Damn you.
Are you all right?
So, oops, what did I do there? Oh no, what did I do? How did I do that? That was so weird.
What did you do?
How do you undo? Undo. Okay, that's not right. Wow, this is like so stupid. No, that's not right. Okay, so I've completely messed this up. I don't know why. Oh, now I have to. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Are you telling me I'm going to have to resave this? This is really irritating me. 1 second. It's almost there. We're almost there. Okay, that fixed that. Jesus H.
Jesus ratio Christ.
All right. Ratio, yeah. Okay, that's better. All right, so you're one more second. What the heck? Desktop. There we go. Okay, so this Monday we're doing Legion of Superheroes, of course, every Monday except for the second Monday. Second Monday, I'm on Clobby's channel doing Earth B. And then I forgot this Tuesday, my good friend Scotty Vaughn is coming back on to talk more Dazzler, since people actually really had a lot of fun on the stream. We're doing the next 4 issues of Dazzler. So that's on Tuesday. And then next Friday is the first appearance of Elektra, which is like super pumped. And one other thing on the Action Elite, which is going to be Wednesday, we are going to be doing, we're going to be talking about Jack Reacher season 2.
Jack? You mean he's Reacher?
Well, they just call him Reacher, but he has he
even says it himself. It's just Reacher.
Yeah.
He's the one associated with that twerp Scrum Screws.
He doesn't want to be. No, but actually, in the books, he also just says Reacher. It's not. They call him Reacher anyways. They never say Jack, but the books are the Jack Reacher books, so that's why I. There you go.
Thank you. Kudos for mentioning Americathon. I like that movie a lot.
Hosting 30 producers.
America runs out of money and they run a telethon.
Yes, that is true. All right, Sean, what's going on?
I'm going to try and post what I got at the comic shop this week, sometime this weekend, and then from there, who knows? Pretty busy outside of work.
Who knows?
Yeah, who
knows?
Yeah.
All right. Clobberin times. What do we got going on?
Well, I may stop over at my good buddy's Nick Weiser's channel tonight for a little bit with the Friday Night Comic Shop boys. It's like a little open talk, maybe. I guess I'm not sure, but that's at about a little over half an hour on his great channel, and that'd be, I guess, 9:30 your time, 8:30 my time. But of course, tomorrow night, Saturday night, Star Trek. My wonderful First Officer Commander R.M. Briggs and myself will review 4 more scintillating episodes of Star Trek Voyager, Voice something or other. So I forget the title, the name of the show. It's not important, but Voyager. That's right, Voyager. Or is it Voyager? Go Voyager or something. Voyager, whatever it is. We'll figure it out. And then of course, Sunday Night Geekery with a great Mark on the great Mark D with the C's channel. My good buddy, that's always fun. And what else? So then you have the usual stuff with you guys Monday night, and of course my show Monday night, and all the usual shows. And thanks for having me, buddy. This is always fantastic hanging out with both of you gents and wonderful friends in the chat, and more fearless Miller to come.
Yeah, and Mark, I also have Mark D with the C's link in all my videos as well. So he was on earlier tonight. So you can find the link to his channel in the description of this video, plus my other videos as well. I've had his.
Was he on? I didn't know he was on tonight. He didn't tell me.
Mark was, I mean, not live, but he was in the chat. I'm saying.
I was in the chat. Okay, yeah.
So he was in the chat. Yeah. And I also love Superman 4 because it's awesome, and Christopher Reeve is the best. And everyone here can acknowledge that Superman 4 is a great film, including Clobberin Times.
This guy just called it bad. He said, RR said it was bad. What am I being? What do I feel like I'm being put on trial here? I love Christopher Reeve. He's fantastic. The movie has an unbelievably idiotic, stupid story and plot. But, it also has Christopher Reeve in it. So, what are you going to do?
Right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, that is it, everybody. Thanks to the chat. Thanks to the Legionnaires. Make sure you're checking out Bearded Shirts as well. I think they've got a sale on, and they just added a whole bunch of stuff. It's killing me, man. I can't buy it all. And then I love rollerball, and I'm trying to replace all the shirts that I used to have. So I had the Houston orange with the Jonathan E jersey. So I just replaced that. And then I was like, oh man, I got to get more from Beard. I really want the one that Sean's wearing. I really like that one a lot. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Secret Wars 8.
Secret Wars 8. And that comic is behind me
somewhere. Got mine in the basement somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, everybody. Well, thank you. If you can't join us on Monday, then be back for Frank Miller next week. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.